Hey guys, Gaming Saur back for another video. And today we are continuing Pokemon Legends ZA. On the last episode, we left off catching Groudon and then having a nice little chat with Kaburu about how we still need to catch Kyogre and the difference between Mega Evolution and Primal Reversion. Now we head over to Wild Zone 5 so we can go catch Kyogre. Hey, we need an alpha old-fashioned donut to get through the Sapphire distortion heat. Strong signals detected within this pocket by space Lumios. Pokemon inside is likely to Mega Evolve. Will you enter and comment? Going now. Technically, I think Kyogre's gonna go through Primal Reversion, not Mega Evolution, but still. Go ahead and feed Hoopa that alpha old-fashioned donut, GS. I wonder what happens if I tried to feed Hoopa the wrong donut. Nothing but an alpha old-fashioned donut will get us right through that pop to hyperspace. So it's literally just, nope, you have to use that one. So this is where Kyogre dwells. Come here, you two, check this out. Looks exactly like Groudon's, but mostly blue. Huge blue crystals, waterfalls from nowhere. Is this what Kyogre's subconscious looks like? Well, they do say Kyogre is the personification of the sea. The strength of its water-type attacks is supposed to be incredible. We can still take it on between the three of us and our Pokemon. Let's go, everyone. Time to catch Kyogre. If we're gonna battle Kyogre, guess it's time for another big draw. It's another statue. Well, is that Kyogre? We can't pull any punches. It's gloves up, team. Kyogre appeared. This fish that can canonically fly. Not even a flying fish. Meganium, it's time to go beyond evolution. Mega Evolve! Now it's time for Kyogre to undergo primal reversion. Continue with previous progress. Previous progress. Looks like it's to it. that Kyogre down. It's time to catch Kyogre. Alright, I'll do this in a quick ball. It's more Mega Stone shaped than the red orb. Way to go, GS! You, me, and Karina, we're unstoppable. Yeah, we're the greatest. I can't believe we caught Kyogre. Lumios's toughest trio comes through once again. Excellent work, kids. Beating Kyogre is no joke, especially after it got even more powerful. But as much as I hate to interrupt your moment, I need you all to stop by my office. I'll be waiting. You caught Groudon and Kyogre, two legends of the Hoenn region. I know it couldn't have been easy. Well done. Looks like it's finally time for us to track down Rayquaza. We'll finish analyzing the blue orb and red orb soon. Seems like data analysis in the Rust Syndicate's main job now. What kind of organization are we these days? Civil think tank? You're Lumios's reliable ally. Don't forget who you're dealing with, kid. Once folks are in our debt, we can put them to work for free, helping us shape Lumios just the way we want it. That's all. Sorry for the wait. Allow me to return your blue and red orb. You were quite right about the prodigious energy they contain, Miss Karina. If you give Groudon a red orb, told it can undergo primal reversion and back. That's all for reverting to its primal state. Primal Groudon. Give Kyogre the blue orb to hold, you can have it undergo primal reversion, and in battle to revert to its primal state, Primal Kyogre. I believe someone else wanted to weigh in too. What do you say, Professor Mabel? I'm the lab's acting director, not a professor. I did not ask for students. I understand, Professor. Could you tell us what you've learned? You little... Fine. Let me sum up what we know. Our indicating incident is what... And Darkrai got pumped full of all that mega power oozing from the tower. Long story short, its nightmare generating power skyrocketed and Hyperspace Lumios was born. The makeup of hyperspace luminos reflects the subconscious thoughts of people and Pokemon, which I guess is why it's so weird in there. But you've already figured that much out on your own, haven't you? Let me clarify one thing though. Not just a reflection of subconscious thoughts. It's dreams. And I mean dreams of all kinds, both the ones you can't control at night and the things you are actively wanting and wishing for. Great lesson, Professor. Bravo. Now could you tell us how we can find Rayquaza? You'll have to generate Rayquaza's realm of hyperspace luminos by accumulating in a related aspect of the subconscious as a base. Actualizing. What? Can you slow down and try that again for the less egg-headed among us? You have to wish really hard. I think it might be doable now that you've got both Primal Groudon and Primal Coyote. Getting closer to your goal is probably making it easier to picture catching Rayquaza, and that's made you even more motivated. I'm right, aren't I? To take that mental image and that motivation, then dial them up to make it happen. I get it, I think. Not sure if that helped or made things even more confusing. Look, Buster. My job is studying Pokemon energy. I'm not automatically a hyperspace expert just because I have a fancy lab at my disposal. Who's the big dreamer trying to meet and greet? Trying to get a meet and greet with Rayquaza in the first place anyways? It's Ansha. That's right, the little chef herself. I suggest you listen to the professor's non-expert opinion, GS. You got to get Ansha to wish as hard as she can for you to encounter Rayquaza. What? How? Maybe try digging deeper into why she wants to meet Rayquaza so much in the first place. That little lady sure is something. She wanted to meet this mighty Pokemon so bad that her dream got mixed up with Darkrai's power to make nightmares. And now look where we are. That's one heck of a powerful dream. But back to the topic at hand. Thanks, Professor. I'll call again if we need. The next time you call me, it will be your last. I'll get Ansha caught up on all this. Okay? Go do your thing, GS. Just Groudon. Then Kyogre. Grab this oversized fish and add it to the party. Level it up to 100. And here are the blue and red orbs. Let's give the blue orb to Kyogre. So now undergo primal reversion. You got fish. We got stuck fish. Time to head into the hotel. What are people doing hanging out over here? Hey, welcome back. Where's Ansha? Both Ansha and Karina are in Karina's room. As soon as Karina got back, she told Ansha that the three of you learned from the rest syndicate. Then Ansha asked to hear all about your battles with Groudon and Kyogre. So Karina said she'd tell the whole story in mega detail or something. It was rather hard to follow it all. Care to fill us in directly on what happened? On directly what you were told by Kabaru? So, the reason Ansha wanted to hear more about your battles with Kyogre and Groudon was so that she could imagine you catching Rayquaza next. That seems likely. She's probably hoping to reinforce that dream of hers in finer detail. I guess a little visualization can go a long way. Is any of that really necessary, though? What do you mean? I mean, Ansha's wish was already plenty strong. That's how she found Rayquaza in the first place. I suppose so, but there's no harm in letting her continue what she started, is there? Hey, the gang's all here. I'm newly impressed, not just by the sheer wonder of hyperspace Lumios, but by all of you and the legendary Pokemon you battled, too. So you hear the whole story from Karina? Indeed. Miss Karina told me all about your hyperspace exploits, GS. I can picture the noble Kyogre and the grand Groudon in perfect detail. I'm quite confident I'll be able to imagine the pocked hyperspace Lumios where we'll find the fine Rayquaza at last. Okay, now that you've got a good mental image, let's put some real oomph behind it. Ansha, how about you remind us why you want to meet Rayquaza so much? Alright, I'll tell you everything from the start. Let's go to the roof. Nice thinking. Rayquaza's the sky-high Pokemon after all. It'll be easier to imagine from up high. Sounds good. Let's go to the roof. Let's go roof it up. Only concern is there going to be enough space up there? Much less in the elevator. Hey, this roof is where you first showed up too, right, Ansha? Indeed, Koopa transported me here. Koopa sure picked the right roof. No one else but Team MZ could have handled this hyperspace stuff so well. Okay, Ancha, tell us again. Why do you want to meet Rayquaza? Give us the details so we can all picture it crystal clear. Alright, it all begins with a story that I love very dearly. Listen close and I'll tell it to you. A long time ago, in what people call the Primal Age, the world was overflowing with natural energy. In that time, there was Primal Kyogre, bolstered by the power within the blue orb. So too was there Primal Groudon, with the might of the red orb at its beck and call. They fought over the world's natural energy in endless, furious clashes. When Primal Groudon roared, the earth began to swell and the waters were evaporated into dust. When Primal Kyogre bellowed, torrential waters flooded the massive downpour. Torrential waters flowed and massive downpours eroded the earth. For 20 days, these two mighty Pokemon battled, from sunup to sundown. Therefore, the ferocity of their clashing scared and warped the world itself. The people of that age, the Draconids, were at a loss. Whatever could they do? They wished with all their might for Rayquaza to descend and save them from destruction. The Draconids' wishes must have reached Rayquaza. Their appeared before Primal Kyogre and Primal Groudon, a dazzling light, and in it was Rayquaza. In a sublime and incredible form. A blazing light wrapping winds and sapped the power from Groudon and Kyogre alike. Robbed of their primal forms, they fled to the faraway depths of land and sea. The Draconids came into revere Rayquaza as a true savior. And there our story ends. I still can't believe we're actually meeting Hoenn's legendary Pokemon in Lumios of all places. Incredible, isn't it? That part about Rayquaza's sublime form sounds an awful lot like Mega. Rayquaza's supposedly got something in its body called a Macado organ that has the same power as a Megastone. That means Rayquaza can Mega Evolve into Mega Rayquaza all on its own. A Pokemon that can undergo Mega Evolution without needing a Megastone? Wow. Yeah, Rayquaza's Mega Evolution is crazy strong. I totally get why you want to meet it so bad, Ansha. My dear Mama read me that story quite often. I came to love the story and admire Rayquaza, so much that I would dream about it. Isn't it noble? Rayquaza, savior of the Draconians. I can see why you'd want to get at it for Diantha, a mighty Pokemon for a mighty mom, huh? Your love for Rayquaza sounds like the real deal, Ansha. I'm sure your dream will be strong enough to create the hyperspace distortion we need. What? I guess that actually worked. So, do we dub this the Emerald Distortion? We've managed to gather some data on this latest distortion. The signals we've detected coming from this distortion are on wavelengths very similar to those emitted by the blue orb and the red orb. We believe this distortion leads to the location in hyperspace Lumios where you'll find Rayquaza. At last, I'll be able to see the fine Rayquaza again. Guess we're about to witness a dream coming true. We sure are. One more thing. Much like with Kyogre and Groudon, this special distortion requires a special donut to match. Please, GS, gather lots of data so Mr. Phillip and his team can develop the perfect recipe for us. When you do, I'll make the mightiest donut of all. I know I won't fail because I've got all of you on my side. A 100,000 survey points. Donut time to say the least. Gonna make some donuts here. Now we all the donuts for now. Now, go find some distortions to crash. I'm Angus guy. Don't mind you, just going through here. Don't mind you. Going the wrong way. Okay. Now I need to find a way up. I might have just found it. That's distortion. So, let's grab our 3-star donut and jump in. Catch a fairy type, catch 3 Pokemon undetected, and destroy 5 floating Pokeballs. Orton Pulse. Sir. Okay, that's all the undetected. Origin Pulse. Surf over here. Ice Beam. Okay. Go for 2 more floating. Thunder. Surf. Origin Pulse. Origin pulse again. Okay, that's all the tasks in this distortion done. And here is where we're going to end the video. So, I'll probably collect up the rest of the points off camera. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you want to leave any suggestions or just say something, leave it in the comments down below. And if you want to support me more directly, subscribe to my channel and go to my Patreon, link in the description. That's all for this video. Bye!